What's going on, guys? Matt from Retro Retake here with another video from Mechanics Corner. So today I've got a new microphone, the DAP or DAP Audio URM1. It's a cheap, budget-oriented microphone that has a price tag of around $95. So we got this microphone as a spare and to also lend out to the other members of Retro in order for them to do some more high quality videos for you, like an upgrade from using a headset microphone. So before we go any further, I'm going to change the camera so you guys get a better look as we open this. We're going to do a bit of testing, compare it to the microphone that I use for recording. We can also compare it to the one that's used by the camera, and we'll see how it goes.
So taking a look at the box, it doesn't seem all that interesting. It's a plain box that kind of reminds me of old computer hardware. Not much is said on the box, apart from obviously the list of technicalities, which we will dive upon later, as well as a bullet point of the features of the microphone. Opening up the box by doing this, we see a small leather pouch, which I think is fake leather. It's slightly padded inside, so it's gonna protect it somewhat from like small minor drops. And then obviously the microphone inside. Now, this is a cardioid microphone, so it does have the cardioid pattern on the front, so this bit here is the front of the microphone. Now, one of the main reasons why we decided upon this microphone, other than like another microphone, was the fact that it included a shock mount. So the shock mount's in this little compartment here, in yet another little plastic bag. And it seems to be made of pretty much mostly metal, apart from a few like the form in here which will grip onto the microphone, and obviously the suspension elastic. Most of it seems to be metal, which is quite surprising for the price point. The one thing you do need to make a note of when looking to buy this microphone is the exclusion of any type of stand. Fortunately, the included shock mount does come with a standard 3/8 of an inch thread. DAP also sell little cheap tripod-like stands for as little as $10 to $15, which I have here. The front of the microphone features the full-size DAP logo with the model number below. It also has the microphone button close to the top. Other than that, it doesn't have anything else on the microphone body. The mesh of the microphone covers the majority of the top of the microphone and it's identical on both sides. The mesh looks to have a few layers to it, including a large diagonal crossed over pattern and a fine vertical and horizontal mesh beneath that. This should help with the minimization of plosives, but I would still recommend using a pop filter. Not entirely sure if this footage shows well, but the URM1 does feature quite a large diaphragm, which will help to give a voiceovers a bigger feel to it, whereas something like the AT2020 has a smaller diaphragm and will capture a more neutral feel to the audio. On the bottom of the microphone you have the USB Type-A port. I especially like it when devices come with these types of ports as they are easy to plug in, cheap as source replacement cable and don't break as easy as mini USBs, as seen on something like the Blue Yeti, which I have had so many issues with. So for this part of the video I'm actually using the new microphone as opposed to my usual AT2020. I wasn't entirely sure how to go about testing this microphone, but this should do it. I'll also have a small section that I will apply some post-audio editing to as well. So this bit of audio you're now listening to includes a little bit of post-processing, the usual I do for most of our Let's Plays on the channel. So that includes a bit of normalization, a multiband compressor, as well as a little bit of background noise cancellation. One of the only things I did notice when editing this audio was the overwhelming amount of sibilance in this track, which can be easily fixed or at least minimized by making sure ample space is given between yourself and the microphone. Now let's have a look at the specifications of the DAP URM1. I put together a table of the specs for this microphone alongside the AT2020. Unfortunately, not all specs are given for the URM1, but enough for us to get a good idea of the quality of the microphone. The frequency response is obviously going to be better on the AT2020, given its much higher price point. That being said, the URM1's frequency response isn't too far off, lacking just 10 Hz and 2 kHz on the either end of the spectrum. For voiceover work and Let's Plays, I highly doubt you'll hear much difference between the two microphones.
The open circuit sensitivity gives an insight into how sensitive or how much noise the microphone will pick up at any given noise level. The closer this value is to 0, the more sensitive a microphone is. The AT2020 and URM1 are rather close in the specification, but the URM1 is a more sensitive microphone and will be able to pick up noise easier. The maximum input sound gives the microphone its maximum recording level before the internals of the microphone will start to get damaged. At 144 decibels, this is rather high. This sound is louder than a jet engine 100 meters or the threshold of pain. Sound levels that I highly doubt you'll come across in normal day-to-day recording.
The only other spec I can really comment on is the signal to noise ratio. This value is the ratio of signal power to the noise power corrupting the signal. For this value, higher is better and gives you an idea on how noticeable background noise will be when recording with this microphone. However, with a more hands-on perspective, I have found that the URM1 doesn't pick up as much background noise as the AT2020. Whether that is due to other external stimuli, I'm not entirely sure, as the AT2020 is an XLR microphone and is therefore plugged into an interface. which could be the source of higher background noise in this circumstance.
Hopefully throughout this video you have heard the differences between each microphone that we use and should be able to form a personal opinion on each. Let me know in the comment section what microphone you like best. Between the two condenser and more desk appropriate microphones, the AT2020 and the Euro M1, I definitely heard a large difference in the depth of the audio. The AT2020 did a good job of picking up the deeper tones of my voice, whereas the Euro M1 was a lot more neutral throughout. The Euro M1 also picked up a lot of background noise when compared to the same audio recorded with the AT2020, something that can be easily fixed by taking a look at your recording surroundings. Putting up a few blankets behind you and a few pillows to the side and behind your monitor will help with the minimization of the room sound and any reverb you get from talking. All in all, the Euro M1 by DAP Audio is a good microphone for those of you looking to enter the world of YouTube or voiceover work. This microphone is clearly an entry-level or first microphone that can easily be replaced when the need to do so arrives. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Links to DAP Euro M1 can be found in the description, as well as sources for any information that you can use for further reading. I'll also post a list of gameplay videos recorded using this microphone as we release them. But that's all we have time for today. Thanks for watching, leave a like if you liked the video and subscribe for more. Adios.